So today we're going to look at the Koogeek power strip or power bar and see how this works with Apple HomeKit. So here's the box. There's the Apple HomeKit logo that we know and we're really appreciative of. That means that Apple has certified this particular box and it will work. So be aware, some of these things are announced, but they're not actually certified yet. So it's nice to see that this is actually done. I wasn't even aware this was even out until I came across this on Amazon. So ordered one up to see what the fuss was about. This is the first power bar that I'm aware of that's actually released and certified on the market right now. This was about $100, at least for me. So convert that into local currency, it's probably about the same. Which is interesting because I get my 3 plugs for the $100, whereas I've actually seen other power socket devices that they were $100 for a single plug. So let's open this up. We will cut this guy open and see now what's actually on the inside here, boxing, all that good stuff. There we go, and out it comes. Let's put the box back where it belongs. There we go, let's pull it out. We can see this. We've got some USB ports there, some nice color-coded elastics, a nice little touch. This is well put together, well packaged. You can see the cord is kind of tightly, but not too tightly bound. We've got North American plugs. So again, for the international audience, this is available in North America only right now, at least to the best of my knowledge. And you can see that the Apple HomeKit was there. Nice little touch, the 3 USBs. You've got 2 iPhone, iPad, and the third, or sorry, 2 iPhone, iPod, and the third plug is actually a higher power iPad. So you've got about 4 watts of USB charging power, which is nice to have, right? It is a solid little device. Let's see what it looks like when we go over to the Apple Home app and discover this and set it up, and let's see what happens. So here we are in the Apple Home app, and we're going to go up into the top right hand corner and hit that plus sign and say add accessory to add the new Koogeek power bar. So we're going to wait to see if this shows up. It's plugged in, and there we go. We're going to tap on this, and we should, okay, add accessory to network. So we're going to click on the allow button, and what this is going to do is this is going to send the current wireless settings from your iPhone or iPad over to the Koogeek and make sure that it can pair through Wi-Fi to your existing network. So you do need to make sure you're on your right network. We're going to scan in the Apple HomeKit code from the back of the power bar here, and it's a nice accessible place, which is cool. Wait a couple seconds for this to send the WSC settings, the wireless simple configuration settings, over, and then it's going to have to also pair to your home Wi-Fi network. So this could take a couple of seconds. And there we go, added. And now we can see that we've actually got our outlets here. So you could put this in the room. I haven't quite decided where I'm going to put this yet, so we'll do that later. We've got 3 outlets, which is nice. So we've got independent control of these outlets. We can control each one by itself. We can go over into the default room. We can check this out. Look at that, on, off, right? Exactly like we would think it should be. And then we're going to go over and go over to the open Koogeek app. Some of you may have noticed that there was a little bit of a blip there. That's because my recording crashed. So the Koogeek app is only supported in portrait mode, no landscape mode. So it's not great on the iPad if you're normally in a landscape mode. We're going to go and check out the new power bar and see if we can find this. I'm actually having issues seeing this in the Koogeek app though. So the default room doesn't appear to be showing up. Perhaps that's just my eyes. So we'll scroll down through the list here quickly of the devices that I've got in the house, and we will see if we can find these guys. So it took a little bit, but I actually found them at the bottom of the list. There we go, outlet on and off. So cool, we can turn it on and off. Let's see what happens. Look at that, firmware update. We like this. This gives me a little confidence that the vendor that I have chosen to use as part of my home automation suite actually cares about us as customers and is doing bug fixes and things. And that was actually a really fast update, so that is also cool. So you can see here within the Koogeek app, we get a few more bells and whistles. We get power states, the ability to go in and, of course, change this to look like a fan or light or whatever. So that's going to affect the icons in the home app. And I've got full control over these 3 devices within the same screen here. If I was using this for a longer period of time, I can also start trending and looking at what the power consumption is on these guys. So that's kind of cool as well. Overall, I like this. The size of the power bar is, it's a little big. It's usually what you would expect to see at least 5, maybe 6 sockets on. I've only got 3 on this. But the other thing that you guys may or may not have noticed here is I've actually got 3 USB slots, 2 which are labeled iPhone and 1 which is labeled iPad, which I'm assuming is a high wattage slot, so like one of those, the big chunky 3-watt chargers, which is good. This gives me capabilities around the USB to charge my iPhone, iPad, Android tablet, whatever I need to. As well as more and more devices these days are actually just coming with USB power. So that is kind of a good thing. We'll see how this goes. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this demo, and let me know if you got any questions or comments below.